Susan, thank you for your question. Okay. Question is, okay. How do I let my boyfriend know that he smells? How's everybody doing? Thank you for watching this video. My name is Tony and this is Relationship or RelationShit. Alright? This is the segment where I open up my social media pages, my comment section below, and also my email, okay, and allow people to express themselves. Tell me their relationship problems, okay? Friends, family, coworkers, boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, whatever. Sheep. Gives me the opportunity to give them my perspective on if it's a relationship, if it's a good one, or if it's a bucket of fruit-flavored Chittles. All right? Now, we all have relationships, okay? You know, sometimes things happen that just leave us really confused. Well, let there be no more confusion, okay? Each video will have 3 different stories, 3 different people. Hopefully, these videos will help people out. Somebody will hear a similar problem that they're having. And hopefully my perspective and people that are gonna comment below will help them, you know, sort things out a little bit. So here goes nothing. Okay, so let's try Susan. Susan, thank you for your question. Question is, okay, how do I let my boyfriend know that he smells? Okay, well, before I even look any further, what I will say is that unless it's like a medical issue for the reason why he smells, or if he has some kind of mental disability, he knows that he smells, okay? I think it's science, actually. I think if you can taste, like if you can taste food, you can smell. I think that's science, actually. So if you guys are like at like a restaurant or something and he ordered like a sexy cheesesteak and, you know, he's, oh my God, this is so good. It tastes so good. I think you can like chime in there and just be like, well, you don't taste so good. I think that's not a good way to do it. But let me read on. So we've been together for 11 years. So we've been together for 11 years now, and his hygiene has gradually gotten worse. Okay, so it hasn't been shitty the whole time, which is good. He doesn't go to the gym or work hard. He just doesn't take care of himself or his hygiene. I mean, that's kind of a little bit, no? Okay. Other people have told me that he smelled, and I need to get him in the shower. I mean, he's a grown man, so you don't actually have to do anything, but whatever. I would say to him, oh, are you having a shower tonight? Susan is not American, because Americans don't say, are you having a shower? We're taking one. We don't have one. We have a shower, but nah. Are you having a shower tonight? And he would get very defensive and offended. And sometimes he would take a shower. But sometimes, wow. Infuriatingly, he will just have a wash, which I don't even know what the difference is. Maybe like a bird bath, like in the sink, which, you know, I was broke at one time. I'm living in someone's basement and, you know, they didn't want me to use the shower all the time. So I did take a bird bath, you know, but it worked. It's still, you know, I didn't smell. At least I don't think I did. Anyway, I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I can't stand it. It's so embarrassing. Okay, well, I mean, there's a reason for him smelling, but I will say one thing. It's been gradually getting worse. That's the key thing that's kind of scaring me here, because you mean to tell me that throughout the 11 years you haven't said anything? So it's like you were just feeding the fire. Also, keep in mind, he doesn't work hard or go to the gym. I mean, he just doesn't take care of himself, and that sounds kind of like belittling. You know, like you're talking shit. Oh, are you having a shower tonight? I mean, you're making him feel like a child. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a smelly grown man, but at the end of the day, like, you asking him, or are you having a shower today? That's not doing him any good, and it's offensive. You just need to tell him, listen, you smell. There's no other way to say it. What other way? You can change the smell word. You could say, oh, you stink. All right, you could say your cologne and your odor are fighting and your odor's winning. I declare this being a relationship, okay? And not because of him not taking a shower, because of you. Because, Susan, you couldn't say anything to him. And you don't even know how to say it to him, okay? And you actually let it prolong for so long. And you're belittling him, which is actually not helping him. It's not making him want to do it. The objective, if your objective is to get him in the shower, the last thing you want to do is discourage him and offend him by belittling him and making him feel like a child. Definitely a relationship, 50% because of him and because of you, because you don't know how to communicate properly. It is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for both of you. But hopefully it gets better. You just gotta learn how to communicate, you know, express yourself. Anyway, that's definitely a relationship if you guys don't communicate better. Next, Amber asks, what's up, Amber? How you doing? Would you date a guy that thinks you're just average? So this guy who said, you're not ugly, you're just average, asked me out on a date. I'm really angry. I mean, if he thinks I'm just average, he can go and find a girl that's fit for his standards because he just wants to get laid here. Him calling you average doesn't particularly mean he just wants to get laid. He's just expressing his opinion that he feels like he's more, maybe not psychologically, but physically more superior than you in looks, I suppose. Then he feels like he can kind of say what he wants and you will accept it because you also know that he is physically more superior in looks. So should you date a guy that just says you're average? It's very iffy. It depends on where it's coming from. If his intention is just to get laid or to have sex, then no, of course not. Just don't put out and see where it goes, you know? It's a self-conscious thing, you know? He doesn't feel too good about himself trying to kind of make you guys on an even playing field because he's trying to elude a confidence that he doesn't have. So that's the reason why he's saying that to you. So, I mean, can you date a person that says that stuff? You can. Just watch his mouth. Just watch what he says, you know? Give it a try. It's probably coming from a really self-conscious part of him, so he doesn't actually mean it to hurt you. He's saying it to protect himself, make you feel how he feels so you guys can grow together. So it's probably coming from a good place. It's just not really a good start. He's kind of fucking up right now by saying that. But anyway, definitely could potentially be a relationship. But the way it's looking right now, the way he's starting out, it definitely could probably be a relationship. So I'm going to give it a relationship. Hopefully things will get better for you. Next, Jasmine. How you doing, Jasmine? My boyfriend acts like a child. What should I do? I mean, to a woman, men always act like children. So, you know, that's subjective. I've been with my boyfriend for 8 months. I'm 20 and he's 24. We moved in together a month ago. He was coddled by his mother and stepdad for his entire life, and he doesn't know how to cook at all. He knows how to cook, okay? It's all about following instructions. It's ingredients and it's time. That's it. It's following instructions and following time. You know, if he knows that he has to be on the couch by 8:55 so then he can catch Walking Dead at 9, okay, then he knows how to cook. I do all the cooking, okay. He never seems thankful. He always finds something to criticize about my food. He also rarely lifts a finger. The sink could be full of dishes, and he sighs and mumbles until I clean them. All right, look, I'm not even gonna go any further on this one. This is definitely a relationship, okay? He's obviously lazy. He knows how to cook, but the idea is that he doesn't want to show you that he can cook, because if he shows you that he can cook, he feels that you're gonna ask him more often. So he's not gonna do it. Just because he knows that if he shows you his abilities, you're gonna ask him to do it more often because he's able. Okay, so sometimes people withhold their gifts and their talents because they know that in the wrong hands, people will try to manipulate it and make it more of a obligation versus a favor. He never seems thankful. That's rooted issues. That has nothing to do with you. It's all him. And he's obviously showing no effort. If this is true, then he either needs to get his shit together, you need to communicate with him, and you need to tell him, look, you know, it's time. It's time, because you know what? You're not doing much for me. And it's all about giving and taking. This is definitely a relationship. So I think today's lesson is communication, okay? Motherfucking-cation. The key to a successful anything, from a boyfriend that smells like old egg foo young to a lazy-ass dude, it's communication, you know what I mean? Because if you're not communicating properly, it's also your fault, period, okay? That's all I got for today. Hopefully these videos help somebody out. Hopefully somebody watching this video is having the same problem, and hopefully my opinion and the comments, I'm sure, will be down below, help you out as well. I am not a professional at all. When you're in a situation yourself, you can't come up with the best course of action because there's so many elements affecting your decisions. If you like this video, comment, like it, subscribe if you want to see more. There's going to be a lot more. You can email me, comment me your situations. Of course, I can't answer all of them, but I would definitely try. Let's just try it. This is my first video doing this, so don't forget to subscribe, comment. Like I said, if you want me to answer one of your questions, just comment down below. So thank you for watching. Until next time.